To everyone watching, we're going to be doing the end of day recap for Wednesday, the 20th of the month of November, starting off with GU. Daily swing is bullish, daily internal is bearish, 4 hour is bearish. And let's take a look and see what played out in our session. So our session started right around this point forward. We came in, created a pullback, pushed down, came back up, got an entry, and it came down. After that, we did not retrace back into any refinement, so therefore we only had one place where we could look for a potential trade. So price came in, had an order flow shifted down. Well, this is not an order flow shift. This is sub break. Price came in, last point of inducement. You can argue that it didn't tap, and it depends on what your last point of inducement was. If you refined it like this, you could have entered there. If you didn't, then you could have entered right in here for about 1 R higher, right? But point is, as long as you got enough buffer, you could have definitely have taken the sell. And there would have been a 4.76 R win. Next up, USD CAD. USD CAD's daily swing is bullish, 4 hours also bullish. Daily is bullish, 4 hour is bearish. We finally started to pull back. We had a 4 hour ISB right around here. So at this point in time, this is actually old markings. We had an order flow shift to the upside. Price did not retrace back into any POI. So no trades here. EU. I actually took an L on EU. Now I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did wrong. Daily swing is bearish. Daily internal leg is also bearish. 4 hour, bearish. Price is retracing back up close to mitigate this 4 hour zone before, pushing back down before it actually did. So let me show you the right way, and I'm going to show you the wrong way. Right way is price pulled up, pulled back, right? Came in, made a low, made another low, made a high, and then continued down. Okay, so you could have looked at this as your last point of inducement. A little tricky, not black and white, but you could have totally looked there. You would have entered on a 3A entry, right? Would have entered in this candle. It doesn't really show too much momentum, at least not on forex.com feed, but you would have entered at the last point of inducement, gotten out at 6.5 R. Some of the guys in our community did take this trade. I think Matt was actually the coach took that trade as well. This is what I was looking at. Now the reason I was looking at here as opposed to up here was because in my mind this pulled back right here, and it didn't actually. This candle here does not make a higher high or a higher low. Neither does this one. So I figured that, but at that point in time I thought this was a pullback. Now I see it wasn't. So I took a 3A entry there. My last point of inducement was right here, respectively, right? Obviously, this wouldn't have given me the R. I waited and I entered there, and I got stopped out. So now we know that's not a pullback. And lastly, AU, daily swing is bullish, daily internal is bearish, 4 hour is going to be bearish. Let's head down on the 15-minute and see what played out. So our session started right around here. So this would have been our POI, didn't retrace, didn't retrace, didn't retrace. We'll take a look at that one. All right. So cleans it up a little bit better on the 10-minute, right? We get a higher high, a higher high. We also get a higher low here. So how could you have entered this trade? Well, if you look at your last point of inducement, is kind of non-existing, right? So what are you going to look at here? But we're not really inducing anything, even though we got a reaction here. So what would have been your candle to enter? Would have been this one. R wouldn't really have been there, I don't believe. Let's see. Yeah. So no real trade here. We're forcing it way too much. But other than that, that's it. Hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, join our Discord community, and we'll all see you there. Peace.